A very long time ago, when the world was still young, in the middle of a vast ocean, there existed a great and mighty land, Atlantis. This amazing continent was not just a country, but a true paradise on Earth. Evergreen gardens grew there, abounding with flowers and fruits, and clear rivers flowed in crystal streams. The people of Atlantis lived in complete harmony with nature, honoring its gifts and the gods who protected their world. They possessed unique knowledge, unknown to any other people on Earth. Atlanteans could command the elements, taming the wind and waves, and even converse with the sky, understanding its mysteries. Their cities were magnificent creations, built of shining crystal and pure gold reflecting the sunlight. All the inhabitants of Atlantis lived in abundance and peace, enjoying each day in their wonderful world. But over time, imperceptibly for themselves, everything began to change. The people of Atlantis, forgetting their modesty, became excessively proud. They stopped honoring the ancient gods, who granted them wisdom and prosperity. Instead, the Atlanteans began to believe that they themselves had become equal to the gods, and their power had no limits. Their cities became even larger and more luxurious, but people's hearts, unfortunately, grew colder and harder. They began to use their incredible knowledge not for doing good, but for gaining even more power. The gods watched these changes from the heights of Olympus and remained silent for a long time, giving people a chance to reconsider. But one day their patience ran out, and the wrath of the gods awoke, threatening the ancient world. The sky over Atlantis suddenly darkened, covered by thick, ominous clouds. The ocean, which had always been calm, began to churn, raising huge, menacing waves. The earth trembled from powerful underground tremors, and hellish fire erupted from its depths. Giant waves rose to the heavens, as if trying to swallow the sun. And then the inevitable catastrophe happened, which forever changed the face of the world. Atlantis, once mighty and invincible, began to slowly sink beneath the water, descending into the abyss. Cities that once shone with gold and crystal disappeared into the dark, cold abyss of the ocean. People screamed in horror, trying to escape inevitable doom, but the elements were stronger than any of their might. Fire and water merged into one, creating chaos, and the great civilization of Atlantis disappeared beneath the ocean. It seemed that all was lost forever, but not all was swallowed by the sea abyss. The highest mountains of Atlantis did not manage to disappear under the water, remaining witnesses of past grandeur. They remained, rising above the ocean like solitary, majestic islands guarding secrets. These peaks became what we call the beautiful Canary Islands today, and the greatest of them is Mount Teide on the island of Tenerife, towering over the sea. They say this volcano is the heart of Atlantis, still beating underground, preserving its spirit. And when it wakes and breathes fire, it is a reminder of the ancient power that once destroyed an entire world. Sometimes, on a quiet night, when the ocean is calm and the moon illuminates the waves, people say you can hear distant sounds, like bells echoing from the depths, carrying the resonance of the past through the thickness of the water. This is Atlantis, which did not disappear forever, but only fell asleep under the cover of the ocean. She's only sleeping, waiting for her time to remind the world of herself again.